really proud of the job our staff has done, everybody that we work with throughout the process, and saying what are our next steps from Malmore to Bryant-Denny to the road stadium at softball, all the things we were able to accomplish in phase 1 of the Crimson Standard, and obviously, and one of the things you want from a locker room standpoint, and you see with the tunnel, is when recruits come in, when fans come in on tours, you want it to pop. And I think everybody would agree that this pops. And you know, it shows you the excitement of Alabama football, of Alabama athletics, and shows you a lot of the history, as you saw in the video parts that you saw today. There's actually more videos being planned. We actually have Reese Davis is doing the voiceover on a couple of them, which we appreciate, Alabama alum, obviously. And it'll be a wonderful way to show our history, and then also at the same time show today and the future of Alabama football.
What's the biggest reason for doing these upgrades, and what's the immediate impact now that they are complete?
Yeah, well, you always have to reinvest in your success. And one of the worst things we could do is just stand pat and say, well, we're Alabama, we're going to be fine. You always have to say, what are our next steps to stay ahead of the competition? And quite frankly, some of our locker room areas, some of the different areas that our student athletes are in on a daily basis, including, and also recruits, they were starting to show their age. And so it was time to update, upgrade, and I think you can see with the renovations here, the locker room at Bryant-Denny, the locker rooms at Malmore, the Sports Science Center, the tunnel, which is something that we're going to, in time, allow fans to have access to and see. It's going to be a great way to showcase the University of Alabama.
Greg, $107 million invested. This is an awesome, impressive piece of work. Your thoughts on just kind of what this means for the fan, for the players to enjoy this?
Yeah, obviously, our players who have seen it so far, our student athletes, were very excited at the unveiling of what they saw, the multiple steps that we've taken over the last month or so. But it's also something we want the fans to be a part of. And I'm told that Bryant-Denny Stadium is the most Instagram spot in the state of Alabama. And so let's be organized. Let's have things for people to come and see and want to be a part of it. And we know that fans literally come from all over the world to come here to our campus and to see Bryant-Denny Stadium and everything around it. So let's make sure that we have things when they come that'll be memorable, that'll be lasting, that will have our alums, have our longtime fans, help them cherish some of the memories that they have. At the same time, too, have our future fans get connected and say, man, this is a special place, and I want to be a part of that. And that's a lot of what's been driving our decision-making through this.
There were some setbacks during the whole construction process. Was there ever any concern that we wouldn't be getting here today?
Anytime you have construction, you're always concerned about getting to the finish line. And this year was no different, obviously, with COVID and everything else going on. And our construction crews that we hired through this process, they've done a really good job. We appreciate their hard work. And we're excited to get kicked off this Saturday.
What was the most important upgrade?
What's that?
What was the most important upgrade or new thing here?
Yes. Yeah.
Everything?
Everything had a strategic purpose to it. And so we tried to balance improvements for our fans, improvements for our recruits, and improvements, most importantly, for our student athletes. And I think it's been a good balance in all of those things.
All right. Thanks,
All
guys.
right, let's continue.